Man, I'm doing great with my YouTube channel this year. Guess how many movies I've reviewed this year? And think about it, we're already in March, alright? 3 months have passed by. I've only reviewed 3 movies. The hell am I doing, man? 10 Cloverfield Lane. This film takes place in one setting in this bunker where you have John Goodman, John Gallagher, and then Mary Elizabeth Winstead. The three of them, it's just the three of them because supposedly from John Goodman, he says something outside has happened. We do not know yet, as the trailers say, because we don't know what's going on outside. And you do not know, as you watch the movie, if whether or not to believe John Goodman, to think if he is telling the truth, or if he's just crazy. I gotta say, I really love 10 Cloverfield Lane. I adored it a lot. It was suspenseful. It was thrilling. And I'm telling you, the last 20 minutes, I was at the edge of my seat. I couldn't take my eyes off the screen. Now, some people will say, oh, is it better than Cloverfield? The thing is, not a direct sequel to Cloverfield. And these are two completely different films. And the biggest credit that I gotta give to 10 Cloverfield Lane is that it takes place in one setting in this bunker with just these 3 characters, and yet is able to create so much suspense and so much drama between these characters that's something that you gotta give credit to, because that's something that is difficult to do, but yet it was executed so well. Now, to me, the show stealer of this movie was definitely John Goodman's performance in this movie. His performance alone, to me, I think is worth the price of admission, because he was just fantastic in this movie. He was creepy. And Mary Elizabeth Winstead, she really did a good job in this movie. And the thing that I love about her character is that she is not a dumb character. She is smart. Because you know how in a lot of movies you're like, okay, why don't you just do that? There's something right there. That thing right there, why don't you use that so you can get your way out of there? She thinks of this stuff, and I like they made her character really smart. And this guy, John Gallagher, I've never seen his work before, but I really liked him in this movie. I thought he really did a great job. All 3 actors did a great job. Now, the director of this movie, Dan Trachtenberg, he directed this short film that was about the game Portal. It wasn't about the game, but it dealt with the game of Portal. I haven't seen it, but I heard, it's actually pretty good. And that is cool that from that he was able to do this movie, because this is his first Hollywood film, and it is cool that the studio gave him a chance to direct this film, and he did a great job in directing this film. He was able to give a lot of suspense in just this one setting, and between all 3 of these characters, giving them a lot of development. And this film does play out sometimes like a horror film. There are times it's like, man, this is very eerie, and the score was able to build that eerie atmosphere, and I gotta say, the score was just great. Now, there's some complaints that I do have the film, not a lot, it's like little nitpicks here and there. If you really think about it, once you finish the film could be summed up pretty easily. But also too, there's a lot of detail that's added to the film. There was only 2 times or maybe 3 times where the film slowed a bit down, like it got really slow, but it got back up really quick. And I just don't have that many complaints for the film. It's one of those types of films where it creates discussion. Once the movie ends, like, okay, you want to talk with your friend, like, what the hell happened? What do you think this happened? You could theorize and talk about what happened in the movie. What does this mean? What does that mean? Why did this happen? And that's what I love about movies. It creates discussion, and that's what 10 Cloverfield Lane does. It is definitely one of my favorite films of the year so far. Yes, Deadpool's up there. But 10 Cloverfield Lane is definitely up there as one of my favorite films of the year. Everything about it, from the directing, the acting, the score, the cinematography, the suspense. I'm telling you, the last 20 minutes, you will be on the edge of your seat. Can't wait to see what the director Dan Trachtenberg does next. And I'm going to give 10 Cloverfield Lane a solid A. I really love this movie. This movie is definitely a must-see. You have to see this movie immediately. If you get the chance, go see the movie. Forget about any movie that's out in the theaters right now. Go see 10 Cloverfield Lane. So guys, that's my review for 10 Cloverfield Lane. What did you guys think of the film? Did you guys like it, or you guys didn't like it? Please let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for taking the time out of your day to watch my review. Thank you guys so much, and as always, ladies and gentlemen, have a nice day.